All right, I guess I'm live. Hopefully, let's see. First time going live from a MacBook, so this is cool. And Facebook at the same time. Let's see, let's put some music on. All right. Listen to some music. I want to make sure that I am live. Okay, good. I think so. We shall see. All right, guys. So for those that are, let me adjust my Facebook Live camera. So for those that are tuning in, welcome to Meal Prep with May. For those that don't know, I'm doing a 90-day transformation challenge where I get to be courageous and do crazy things like this. And so one of my transformation challenges is fitness, aka health challenge. Visible abs is my goal. Okay. And so I'm about 19 days in of 90. And tonight I'm going to meal prep. I've been craving buffalo mac and cheese. Love me some mac and cheese. Let me know if you do too. And so I figured, you know what? Let's find a simple, macro-friendly way to prepare buffalo mac and cheese. I've never done this before arrangement, but I figure what could go wrong? This on its own is yummy. We're going to add some broccoli for greens. This is frozen broccoli. Got some lightly breaded chicken breast strips. I've never tried this brand, but fried chicken, who doesn't love that? We're going to air fry it in my Ninja. You can see it right up there. Okay, you can see that. And then we got some good old Frank's RedHot. So feel free to cook along with me. But if you are a busy person, maybe you're a mom, an entrepreneur like me, you ain't got time to fuss around or deal with a lot of cleanup. I like these simple type of macro-friendly recipes because I'm building a business. That's the other piece to my 90-day challenge is building my business 90-day run. So for all I know, no one's going to watch this, but it's all good because I'm doing it for me. It's fun. Okay. I always dreamt of being a cook. This is like, oh my gosh, the closest thing. So anyways, guys, and if you know what macros are, macronutrients, proteins, fats, and carbs, and I get to weigh and be precise. Okay, so that's what I have here, my food scale. I'm also helping my husband, Felipe, with his. And so I have his MyFitnessPal on my iPad, and then I've got mine on my phone. And so let me just open that up as well. So first things first, what we're going to do is preheat the air fryer. Well, I'm a little bit early. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and preheat it because it can take some time. So following the back, you got to read the instructions, guys. You know how many people don't read instructions? It's crazy. Okay, so there's a conventional oven method, but guys, we want to do things easy, right? When you're lazy and starving, it's 7:30 p.m. my time, Mountain Time. Okay, so it says preheat air fryer to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Place frozen chicken pieces in a basket, single layer, air fried chicken for 13 minutes. That's my lucky number. By the way, I'm in my pajamas, so don't judge. Okay, so we are going to preheat this 360, and it's going to then cook for 13 minutes. So I already had that laid out on my Ninja. My favorite way to prepare broccoli and frozen broccoli too. I like frozen vegetables, frozen produce, frozen berries, and all that because it doesn't go bad. And whenever I buy them fresh, which obviously I prefer, and I prefer organic, let me know if you do too, it ends up going bad. And then I just feel like it ends up wasting. So when it comes to the broccoli, I'm not going to be super precise on weighing that. I usually like to prepare it in the air fryer. I like when it gets a little bit toasted and roasted. So we might just throw them in with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grab a mixing bowl. Okay, so make sure I have everything. Got the mac and cheese, frozen broccoli, the lightly breaded chicken breast, the RedHot, right? And here's a hack for you. If you have to boil pasta, or in this case, mac and cheese, you want to get one of these guys. It's I don't know what to call it, electric thermos or something. It's a kettle, a tea kettle. So I'm going to fill it up with water, then pour it into the pot, and it comes to a boil way faster. Just a pro tip. So I'm going to fill this up right here. And I forgot to turn the music on. How boring. How boring am I? My goodness. So guys, my plan is to meal prep and take you guys with me, anyone that is curious to observe the journey in the transformation challenge. Typically, I meal prep on Sunday nights. Didn't get around to it the other day, let's be real. So that's why here I am now. Okay, so fill this up. I'm gonna now put it on the kettle to boil. This is the hardest part, guys, right here. Boiling water. When you press on, we walk away. Now I got sidetracked. What kind of music should I play? Let's see. Man, I've been listening to some Jackson 5. Sure, why not? Hate is gonna hate, right? Maybe I turn it down a little bit so it's not like crazy loud. Okay. Music makes cooking fun. Alrighty. So now that we got the water about to go to a boil, we got the Ninja preheating. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna cook all of it YOLO and put it in a bowl, put some seasonings in it. And of course, you can go online and look for fancy protein, high protein buffalo mac and cheese, and I encourage you to do that. But sometimes you just don't feel like doing all that, you know what I'm saying? So mixing bowl. Oh, we're gonna need the strainer for later. Get that out. Ooh, did you hear that? The Ninja's ready. Okay, so here's where we get precise. I get to lay this out. Okay, and if you can see that. Okay, so I have a bowl. Let's go back here so you can see it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's tip this camera down a little bit. So we got the plate on the scale, just a food scale, digital food scale, zero it out, and we get to put 186 grams. So we weigh this out. I know there's some people who might be watching this be like, really? Yeah, really. How important are your goals? Let me know. Okay, so 186, we're at 155. Ooh, 198. So what now I'm going to do is find a smaller piece and swap it out. Okay, almost there. We're almost there. Boom, 185. That's as close as it gets. That's 1 gram off, you guys. So, and just because I'm being that precise, I'm gonna adjust it just for kicks. 185. Oops. 185. Done. Okay, that's one. And then let me make sure that I'm also, I think so. But you know what? Inspect what you expect. Alrighty. Hopefully you can hear me. Because if you don't, oh well. All right. Okay, now we get the other plate. And this is how I know whose is whose. Zero it out, and we're doing the same thing. Let's see if I can do it 2 times in a row. Ooh, too much. Nope. Mm-hmm. Too much. And sometimes we're just going to do the best we can, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Boom. Too much. 210. These are little pieces. We're at 176 right now. We're 10 grams off. Boom. 187. Nailed it. Okay. Now I'm going to open up that Ninja. It says add food, meaning it's ready. And on half of it, I'm going to have one of our servings. On the other half, the other serving. And that's how you keep them separate. See? Easy, guys. Put that on one side. Put that on the other. And then put this away. Clean up as you're cooking, because then I'm gonna wash my hands. All right, this song's on repeat. We get to change it up though. Okay, I don't know. Just listening to random music. All right, so we got that done. Ooh, let's double check what we need here. Okie dokie. We are going to need so it calls for milk, cow's milk. I'm gonna use almond milk. Let me grab that. Almond milk, you know, I use the unsweetened kind. It's gonna say vanilla, but unsweetened vanilla, but vanilla doesn't hurt anybody. And then there is an opportunity to add butter, but we don't have the room for that in our macros, so we're gonna skip out like butter. Gotta pick your backwards. All right. So now, where was I? We are going to season. Let me raise this back up. Wait. We are going to season. Now it says I can steam this, but steaming can get kind of gross with broccoli. And I prefer when it tastes roasted. And so the chicken's in there now. And so I might need to do this in a separate batch. We'll see. Play it by ear. So my favorite way to season is I don't even put oil or anything like that. Salt. Yay, salt. And garlic powder. Ooh, we have someone watching. What's up? Hello. Welcome to Meal Prep with May. We're making buffalo mac and cheese in case you didn't know. All right, we got garlic powder. We're just putting some frozen broccoli in this. We're going to stir it up. Now, if you like spice, of course, I mean buffalo mac and cheese, I'm going to put some chili flakes in here. You know what? So we're going to put some black pepper in here. And I don't know if you buy your black pepper already ground. I recommend making sure you grind it fresh. It just has a better taste. Right? How long do you think this will take me? Probably under 15 minutes. All right. Some chili flakes. So all that's in here is garlic powder, salt, and black pepper, chili flakes. That's it. No oil, nothing. I'm going to grab something to stir this with. And we're just going to toss it around in this bowl. Now, my favorite way to prepare, as I said, whether it's frozen broccoli or cauliflower, is just season it up. I used to put oil, and it tastes yummy. But then I tried it without oil, and it actually tasted exactly the same. So I was like, okay, so I don't really need as much oil in my cooking as I thought I did. Hitting low fat has actually not been tough at all. So now that I've relatively stirred this, one thing I like to do when that Ninja is available, I could do this in the oven, but then you gotta wait longer to preheat it. So parchment paper, I set it on the Ninja grill. If you have a traditional air fryer, you may not need to, I don't remember. But I like to put this, ooh, the water's done. Oh, we need a pot. All right, here we go, big old pot. And you want to do this over the sink in case it spills. Just dump all of it into the pot. Boom, like that. And then now this one's piping hot. We're going to bring it to a, what's that called? A rapid boil. Cover it up. But because we pre-boiled it, it's going to boil like that. Okay? All right. So we're kind of almost done. Don't you love it? What's up, Justin? Welcome to my first ever Meal Prep with May live on Facebook and YouTube. What are we making? We're making buffalo mac and cheese, macro friendly. We got fitness goals to hit, and we're doing simple for the busy entrepreneur. Okay, so we got parchment paper. I'm going to line that in the Ninja as soon as the chicken breast is done. Line that down. Throw this frozen broccoli that's been seasoned right on there, and then cook it up. We're pretty much going to be ready to plate. Okay. So I hope you can hear the music because it makes things better. And this is, if you haven't tried this mac and cheese, by the way, nothing in here is sponsored, but it should be. So we got Goodles has way more protein than normal mac and cheese. It has, where is it? 14 grams And so there's 2.5 servings. So learn how to read nutrition facts, guys. But there's 2.5 servings per container. My husband and I are going to split this box together with the chicken, the broccoli. It's going to be filling. Okay. And how we're going to prepare this is the seasoning or whatever you call this, the cheese mixture and almond milk. We're not putting any butter in it. Okay. So we got that. And then we're going to just throw some buffalo sauce on top of it. It's going to be good. What could go wrong, right? So 7 minutes left on the chicken. So in a perfect world, had I thought about this better, I would have had the oven preheated and I would have put the broccoli in there because then it would have been done way faster probably. I don't think this is going to take that much longer to cook. And if it does, hold on. Okay. Now, if I hadn't done so already, I would now set this aside and I would start putting my meals together for tomorrow. I pre-cook a lot of things. I've already done that today. But I bulk prep. So I bulk prepped a bunch of tilapia, ground turkey breast, rice, quinoa, and then I just did the broccoli too. And then you get to weigh it out, throw it together. That's how I make my meals in the week. So I pre-cook everything. I don't season it or anything on Sundays. And I'm aiming to do that this Sunday so you can actually, if you want to watch me, if not, I'm going to do it anyways. It's just how I want to keep myself accountable in this 90-day transformation challenge. Okay. So, by the way, let me know. Can you hear me? Hey, Lori, what's up? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Now we just dance. We just wait for the chicken to be done. That's it, guys. Okay. The water is at a rapid boil. I have 2 cameras going. Otherwise, I'd pick it up and take it to it. There's steam coming out. Actually, maybe I can turn it. Boom. Okay. Can you see the pot? Anyways, there's steam flying out of it because it was pre-boiled. So now, look at this rapid boil. This is a shortcut to making things. Okay, so we're going to need to put a timer for 8 minutes because we want it al dente. You know what al dente means? I'm going to lower that a little bit. And timer. Start. Now we need a spoon. Start it. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to flip the chicken. So now I need some tongs. All right. With the tongs. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'll move all this crap out of the way. Hope you can see. Okay. Wow, it's so golden brown, you guys. All right. Some of the breading is stuck to the grill pan, but oh well. All right, so we're just flipping, and everything's coming out nice. Okay. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the chicken, and then we just gotta cook the broccoli, guys. It's like that, bing, bang, boom. Okay, so while we wait, tell me, put it in the comments. Do you like buffalo mac and cheese? Have you ever had buffalo mac and cheese? I'd love to know. Put it in the comments. Wow, I've only been cooking for like 19 minutes and I'm almost done. That's pretty cool. Ooh, for those that are curious, what are the macros? Protein, fats, and carbs. So for this dish, it has 83 grams of carbs, 16 grams of fat, and 52 grams of protein. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. And it's only 676 calories. Not bad. Not bad if you ask me. All right. What's up, Dan? Thanks for tuning in. What's up? What's up, Larry? Welcome to my YouTube Live and Facebook Live. I'm on two channels. I got two cameras going. This is high-tech stuff, right? Now, I don't know how long ago you guys tuned in, but we got the frozen broccoli all seasoned up with garlic powder, salt, and pepper, and chili flakes. We got the lightly breaded, frozen, not anymore frozen, but air frying chicken. We got the pasta boiling, 5 minutes left of it, 2.5 minutes left on the chicken. We're almost done, you guys. I cannot wait. I'm literally salivating. Are you salivating? I wish you could smell this, the aromas, the fried chicken. And so let me know, would you make this? I'm curious. I mean, it's so easy to put together. Why not? If you're in Arizona, there's this really good place. I can't think of what it's called, but it's too far from me and it's not macro friendly. So I can't think of the name right now, but it's really good. So I've been super craving. Is there something that you would be curious for me to attempt to make? I like things like this that it's easy to throw together. No need to overcomplicate things. All right, where are we at? 1.5 minutes on the chicken and the noodles. So we check them boiling nicely. Okay, now if you had enough fat to spare in your macros, you want butter for sure. That's what I was going to double check. Technically, I have enough macros for it. My husband does not. So let's see. Yeah, because I could throw a pat of butter on mine. Maybe I will. Okay. If you don't know my Fitness Pal, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, let me show YouTube first. I've got 6 grams of fat left. Let me show Facebook now. You can see that 6 grams of fat left. So I could throw a pat of butter on there. 30 seconds left on the chicken. Who's excited? I've been waiting for this all day. I've been pretty much saving my macros and calories for dinner for this. And so what did I eat today? In case you're curious, I had 2 banana chocolate chip coffee muffins that I made the other day. I had a protein shake, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and for lunch I had the tilapia I told you about. Ooh, that's the chicken. Okay. Ooh, it's nice and golden brown. So I gotta move fast because we do want to use the air fryer for the broccoli. All right. And that's perfect actually because you want it to cool down anyways, otherwise it's gonna burn the heck out of your mouth. All right, parchment paper. We're gonna line the ninja like that. All right. Boom. Now, let's say 7 minutes. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe 7 minutes. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay. No need to preheat it. We're going to add the food. And we're off to the races. Okay. The mac and cheese, or the noodles rather, is going to be done. Ooh, you guys want to see this? Let's show YouTube first. There you go. Let's show Facebook now. I don't want it to drop on the table because that would be a sad day. Can you see that? Pretty dang good if you ask me. Pretty excited about that. Okay. We don't need this anymore. Load the dishwasher while you're waiting. Another pro tip. All right. Now, some of you might be wondering, why am I going live? First of all, why not? Second of all, because then I don't have to edit. Third of all, because I think it's fun. It takes a lot of courage to go live. You get to be bold. So, and I want to document my journey because maybe you're a busy entrepreneur like me, and it's easy to make excuses and be like, well, I'm building my business, so I'm not going to worry about my nutrition, my diet, my fitness, and that goes in the back burner. And then our health, and for those that don't know, I had a health situation. And I believe I'm healed. I get to confirm that in a few weeks when I go in for testing. I'll share that at a later date on my YouTube channel as well. Or maybe you're like really dialed in fitness and then not on your business. Oh, I was like, what's that? The noodles. Okay. Now, we want them to be al dente. Let me know if you know what al dente means. Okay, so I'm going to check one. I think I could use a little bit more, maybe like another minute, actually. So let's see. Okay, what does al dente mean? Anyone know? Put it in the comments. What does al dente mean? Pop quiz. Pop quiz. Who knows what al dente means? Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when you focus on your fitness, then sometimes we don't build our business or other things, right? So this challenge for myself, this 90-day transformation challenge for both health and fitness and my business is like, life is never going to stop. It's never going to be perfect timing to just focus on one thing. How do we get to have our cake and eat it too? Literally. So there you go. And so this is just a passion project for myself. Why not take you guys along with me? Okay, so load the dishwasher. I don't know about you. Cleaning up after cooking is one of the most annoying things. So if I can do it while I'm cooking, I always prefer that. It's easier for me to sit down, relax, and enjoy my meal. Here's another pro tip. When you're, this is just soapy water. But when you're batch prepping, you're cooking a lot, and ahead of time, I learned this tip during my fitness challenge, is you could use Ziploc bags to store your food once it's cooled down. It's easier to store if you want to freeze. Let's say you cook a bunch of like ground turkey or rice, and you make a whole lot that you don't want it to go bad, you can actually freeze it. Okay. Now, for those that didn't know, I'm day 18 of 90 on my fitness challenge. Day, I think, 9 of 90 of my business transformation challenge. And so far, when I weighed in my first day, I was at 143 pounds. Right now, I'm at 136 pounds. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know. That's like, what, 2.5 weeks? Okay. We want to make sure we don't overcook the noodles, because if you didn't know, that's what al dente is about. It means to the bite. Now we're going to strain this. Okay. Oh, ouch. Really hot. No noodle left behind. 2 of them fell in the sink. I'm going to rinse them off. And we're going to throw this back in the pot. Uh-oh, I dropped the noodle. I'm going to rinse it off. Don't judge it. Hey, rinse off. There's no dog hair on it, right? Throw it back in the pot. Okay, where did I leave off? Let's see. A 1/4 cup of low-fat milk, which if you didn't hear me earlier, we're going to use unsweetened almond milk. I know it's vanilla flavored, but it's not a big deal. So, get an oven mitt. Now, if you didn't know this, milliliters and grams are pretty much interchangeable. I could get a measuring cup, or I could just use my food scale and save on the dishes. So I don't know if it makes a big deal to like have it hot. So I'm going to put an oven mitt on it, tear it out. Okay. shake up this, let me raise this a bit here. Shake up this almond milk. And, okay, so we need what am I looking at? We need 1/4 of a cup. Therefore, there's 240 milliliters in 1 cup. So what is 1/4 of that? That's why you have a calculator, because I'm not going to think about it. 240 times 0.25, that's 60 milliliters, aka 60 grams. So now I'm going to weigh this out to 60. Boom, 61 grams. Okay, awesome. Now, the cheese sauce. All right. Snip off the top. Put it in there. It's nice and bright orange, just the way we like our cheese. Okay. And let's see. What do I want to use to stir it? I'd rather use like a rubber spatula. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to stir this up. Don't worry, it does not look fancy at all. You can make this too. All right. It doesn't look like much, does it? But I promise it's about the flavor. I mean, what could go wrong? We're making mac and cheese from the box, and it's good on its own. What could go wrong? And I mean, we got the fried chicken. By the way, the broccoli is about to be done. Did you hear that? Okay, so I'm trying my best to, smash out any clumps. Okay, and then we're just going to split this down the middle. So, okay, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Boop. Okay, there we go. Ooh, the broccoli is looking nice and roasted. Now, I'm not going to use all that broccoli. That would be nuts. So it's good that some of it I've actually roasted again. Okay. So we're eyeballing the broccoli. We're not going to be super precise because it's not like broccoli's going to make you fat. Now, if you're dressing a lot of butter, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, I am going to air fry that some more. And if you don't have the macros for popcorn, what can be really good is air fried broccoli or cauliflower, just so you know. All right, so let's see. Can you see that, guys? Let me tip this down a little. Boop. Can you guys see that? I hope so. Okay. We're pretty much almost done. Okay. Now, I'm going to just eyeball this, but normally I would weigh it out. Yeah, I would. And just like divide it so it's like super precise, but maybe I should actually. Yeah, let me do it. So I'm going to grab a bowl. Big old bowl. Hopefully, is this big enough? I think it is, okay? You might be wondering, what the heck is she talking about? This is level of commitment, guys. So now, because I need to know what the total weight is, and then divide that in half, and then I'll know how to split it, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. And the scale was zeroed out, that's important, with the bowl sitting on it. Okay. No noodle left behind. Okay. Look at that. It's so nice and bright orange. Okay. So 411 was the grams, the 411. So we put it in our calculator. What is half of 411? It is 205. So now I'm going to tear it again, and then it's going to say minus until it says minus 205. And I'm just going to plop it. We're not going to get any awards today on presentation of this. That's for sure. Okay, so I can kind of go a little faster. I know it's roughly half. We're at 156, 180, 203. So now I'm going to be careful. Still at 203. Hold on. Wipe it. Boom. 205. That means the rest of this is all good. Now, if I cared about presentation, obviously the chicken would be on top, but we're trying to minimize dishes. And as I said, maybe I'll get better with presentation. That's the one thing I never did like about cooking is that it has to look nice. All right. If you want to soak your dishes. Okay, so take a look at that, you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. We made buffalo. Just kidding. We need to add this. And we made mac and cheese pretty much. 0 calories, so kind of a freebie, if you ask me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the I'm going to put the buffalo on the side. But I don't want to commit. Like, what if it's like, it sucks? So we're going to shake it up. Felipe! Calling my husband. Okay. We're just going to put it on the side. A ton of it. All right, it's all done. You're going to be my taste tester?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't mix it because in case it doesn't taste good together.
Okay.
All right. So raise up the camera. Okay. I want this one. They're identical, but
Oh,
you get
that looks good.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the fork. Let's see what Felipe says.
I want a piece of chicken.
Yeah, you want a knife, actually?
I think I should be able to. While I'm salivating.
He's salivating. Be careful. You don't not want this to fall. God forbid. I'm not even going to say it. Now, I didn't mix any sauce on it. Be honest. Be honest. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's really good.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
Are you being fake right now?
No.
Because we're live. So tell us how you feel, Felipe.
It's very yummy.
Okay.
The
No, I can
chicken's
try.
crispy.
The chicken's crispy, he says. Okay.
Broccoli.
Broccoli, roast air fried broccoli, no oil on this.
It's crispy too.
Well, I always know broccoli is good. Let's see. Chicken in buffalo sauce. That's obviously good. This, and then, as I suspected, it took less than a half hour. Oh, gotta take a picture. The finished product. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed Meal Prep with May. And I do plan to do this again. My goal is every Sunday night as I'm meal prepping for the week. And every Monday, recap of the past 7 days. I'll share some takeaways from my transformation challenges. And then also daily, tune in live. I go live for my walk and wisdom as I get my steps in. So anyways, guys, have a great day. Try this out. Let me know what you think. It's very easy to make, and it's actually very good. So bye, guys. I'll see you later. Good night.